So Ms. Washburn and Ms. Sparks both had the task of solving the expression 5, open parentheses, 10 plus 2, close parentheses. So first thing we need to know here is that anytime you have an expression that looks like this, where you don't have an operation in between a number and the parentheses, you can automatically assume that you are multiplying. So to make things easier for myself, I'm just going to add that multiplication sign. Second thing you should also keep in mind is that when you see a question that is asking you to simplify an expression, that just means that you are solving, that just means that you are evaluating the expression. So first we're going to start by taking a look at Ms. Sparks' work. So here we see that Ms. Sparks started by completing what's in the parentheses first, as we should always do. So we have 10 plus 2, that gave her 12, and then she brought everything down. So now she has 5 times 12, and that gave her 60. So her final answer here is 60. Ms. Sparks' work is correct because we can see that first she simplified what's in the parentheses, and then she solved the rest of the expression. Now we're going to take a look at Ms. Washburn's work. So here I can see that Ms. Washburn decided to distribute the multiplication here, 5, to each term in the group. So she did 5 times 10. 10 is the first term in the group. And then she did 5 times 2. We know that 2 is the second term in the group. Then she had 5 times 10 plus 10 times 2. She solved each of those groups, and that got her 50 plus 10, which led to her final answer, 60. Ms. Washburn's work is also correct. When you are multiplying a group, just like this one, 10 plus 2, by a number, you can distribute the multiplication to each term, just like we did here, 5 times 10 and 5 times 2, and then add. That is another strategy that you can use when you are multiplying a group by another number. From this PST, we are learning that when we have an expression, just like this one, where you have a group that is being multiplied by a number, there are 2 different ways that you can solve. You can solve the way that we've been learning all week, just like Ms. Sparks did, by using order of operations, parentheses first, and then multiplying. Or you can also use Ms. Washburn's strategy, which is distributing the multiplication into each term.